Okay, yay. Okay, well, good evening, everybody. My name is Jules Kilker, if I don't know you, and you are all about to embark on a vision board journey. And I'm so very excited. I know some of you have made them before, some of you have not, but this is really one of the things that I think has been super helpful in my life. I've seen things come to fruition that I never thought would have been possible. And to be honest, I don't even know that they were on my vision board until I look back. And that just actually happened just now when I looked at my old vision board. So it's a really neat visualization is a really neat tool that people from all over use. Olympic athletes, business, leaders, CEOs, entrepreneurs, anybody who want something more out of their life. And so that's really what the vision board is about. I'm going to share my screen and just do a quick little PowerPoint that I have because you guys know I love these. Okay, so one of my favorite quotes, and this is not a quote, it's a Bible verse, but the first part of the verse is without vision, the people perish. And I love using that when I talk about vision boards. Although when I looked it up, it said Ronald Reagan said it. So I don't know. I don't know who actually, I was looking for a cute little like meme and it said like all these Ronald Reagan ones. Okay, anyway. So here's 5 reasons to create a vision board. So the first one is they make you think about what you really want. They help you get unstuck. It's a daily visual reminder of your dreams and goals. And I'm just going to say that if you guys have made vision boards before on poster paper, then usually you hang it up somewhere where you see it every day. When we do an online vision board, I love to save it as the wallpaper on my phone. So I see it every time I open up my phone, and I'll show you guys how to do that. It's kind of cool. They get you all fired up emotionally. We are emotional beings. And so when you can start tugging on your emotions, the brain you send signals to the brain that that's what you want, and you find a way to get it. It's really neat when you dig into some of the brain stuff about visualization. And obviously they're fun. So before you start, here's a few things to think about. I hope that you guys already did this. If you didn't, that's okay. But we're going to kind of run through this pretty quickly. Do you have a word for 2021? This is one of my favorite things. I've been doing it for about 10 years. My pastor taught a sermon on it. He talked a sermon on it like about 10 years ago. And it's basically the premise is most people will fail their New Year's resolutions by like January something or February something. And usually it's because when we think about New Year's resolutions, we make a long list of resolutions of all these things we want to do or things we want to accomplish. And it's overwhelming. We usually forget them or we usually fail. But if you can just pick one word that you focus on for the year, I know it might seem like a little underwhelming, but it is really cool to see how that one word can play out in all aspects of your life. And what's the neatest thing for me is since I have done this, I can remember my words for the last 10 years. I can go back and I can say, this year was joy. This year was peace. I know last year was peace. And it's usually because you're focused on it throughout the whole entire year. And I usually make like something that's large with that word on it. And I have it, hanging up around my house. So it just is a very good reminder and habit tool to get into to pick a word for the year. Okay, what do you like to do for fun? That's obviously something that you want to put on your vision board. What would you like to do for others? This has been one of the neatest things that I have seen come out of my Juice Plus business. Being able to make money with something that I love and then being able to bless other people with that. What places do you want to see? And what does your perfect day or week look like? This is like very small list of questions that we can ask before you guys start your vision boards. But there's so many others. And if you guys want to put in the chat another question that you think has helped you create your perfect vision board or something you put on your vision board and that can help other people think about something maybe they want to put on there, I would love for you guys to chat in there because I think that's helpful for other people. Last slide, one last thing. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't worry about what others may think or say. dream big. Our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And Walt Disney said that. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing for just a second, and then I'm going to go back to sharing. Does anybody, and this is where you guys can talk. Does anybody have any questions before I go on? I know we have some new people on. So if you're on your computer, you might just kind of use your computer, like just kind of click into a new browser and type canva.com. If you're on your phone, you can use the app, or you can type into your browser canva.com. Before we get started, this helps to create focus, and it helps to actually increase creativity. So I want you guys, if you're sitting or if you're standing, uncross your legs, sit up nice and tall, both feet on the floor. I want you to take those shoulders down out of the ears, and we're going to take 3 nice deep big breaths before we start. Okay, so nice deep inhale in through the nose, and then exhale slowly. 2 more. Nice deep inhale in through the nose, and exhale slowly. And then last one, you should actually be able to get a little bit deeper in that breath, in through the nose, and then exhale slowly. Okay. All right, let's get started. I'm going to share my screen again, and I am going to take you guys to Canva. You know what, if you guys don't mind unmuting yourself. Oh, did I just, oh shoot. Okay, hold on. Let me open it first. Has anybody been to Canva before? Has anybody used Canva before?
I used it a lot.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, and do you think it's user friendly, Jessie?
I think it took me a minute, but it's user friendly. I'm a little slower than most, but I think the more you do it, the easier it gets. It is easy, and there's photos on there too that I was using too to save some photos, and you can just drag them in there to a blank sheet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it was that. Same thing. There's a learning curve to Canva. Canva on the desktop is a lot easier than Canva on the phone. And they have made it a lot better than it was like years ago, but it still takes a little bit of time to getting used to, especially if you've never used like an online design tool. It's supposed to be for everybody. It's not like supposed to be for like, artistic type of people, but it's supposed to be for everybody, but it still is going to take some time getting used to. So here we are on canva.com. And I don't know if Doug's on here, but he did something different than what I did. And he just did a blank page, but this is what I like to do. You guys see, hopefully, does everyone's screen look like this? And please interrupt me, just jump out. This is a super casual. I want you guys to be able to talk back to me. So if your screen looks like this, see this search bar, search your content or Canvas. I like to make my vision boards on a mood board. So I type in mood board and it comes up, I go right to mood boards, photo collage. Now, not everybody likes this. If you don't want to do a mood board, you just create a blank, see this, create a blank mood board. You go right like that. And it's a completely blank canvas. That's harder for me to drag and drop things, but you can do that if you want. I like to pick, this is going to take me home. I like to pick one that's already there and just replace the pictures they have there. And I usually go with how I'm feeling at the time. If you guys, I'm like, I know everybody has different personality types. I'm like a total feeler. So I'm like, ooh, how am I feeling today? Like, this is like moody, orangey and greens and beigey, but I love this purple. Some of them you have to pay for. So look at, if it has a little crown at the bottom, that means you have to like upgrade your thing. Your whatever it's called, membership. Oh my gosh, can I not go back here again? Let me just do this really quick. Hold on.
May I ask a question?
Yes, please. Oh, see, I have to pay for that. It says paid. So I'm not feeling purpley. Okay, yes, go ahead. Is that Jana?
Yes.
Yes, go.
So if you create this with like PowerPoint presentation that you've put
Yes.
your voice to, because I do lots of PowerPoints.
So easy.
and
Yes.
if you embed videos in the PowerPoint presentation and that sort of thing, can you make this into something that you can post on YouTube or Vimeo or do on Facebook or something like that?
You're saying make a vision board that you can post on YouTube?
Yes, that'll, that.
Well, you're kind of, yeah, that's like next level, Jana. That is, that is, I have
Oh.
never done that, but that is something that now I want to actually try and do. That is amazing. Yeah, you totally could do that. You would make a PowerPoint and you would, I mean, I know how to create things from Zoom to YouTube, but I don't know that. I mean, I've never done that, but I'm sure you can. Yeah.
Okay,
Can I ask a question too?
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Yeah, go ahead.
So if you're, okay, you're probably going to tell us this, but if you're doing this one, which you're showing here and it looks like 2 photos, can I only put 2 photos on there?
No. You
Okay.
can put as many as you want. All right, I'll show you how to do that too. Okay, so I like this one too, actually. This is cute and uplifting. So what you do next, so here's your mood board. Now, is anybody doing this with me, by the way? Are you doing, okay,
I
you're
am.
doing alongside me. Okay.
Yes, I am.
All right. So let me show you the first picture. So on my screen, I'm sorry, I can't do both on my phone and here. So if anyone has a phone question, maybe ask it in the chat and we can have somebody who's doing it on the phone answer. But you want to go, I have a bar on the left-hand side. It says templates, elements, uploads. I want to go to uploads. And I am going to upload a picture. I already did a few pictures that I want. So I always pick a Bible verse that goes with my word. So my word for this year is new. We have a lot of changes going on in our life. And also like, there's some things I feel like I'm trying to work on some new rhythms of my heart. So this is one of my favorite verses to go with that. And I am going to put it here. And it just says, behold, I am making all things new. So I dragged it right into that picture and it's huge. So I'm just going to shrink it down. Maybe I'm going to shrink it down and I'm going to move it around. Okay. All right. Is everybody with me? Yes. Okay. So, let's see. Another thing is we bought a new house. So I want like really nice things in there. So one of the things I want to do is like be able to fund the furnishing of my new house. And so this is like one of my favorite tables. So I am just going to, where'd it go? I'm going to take this picture, drag it in and just drop it on the board. And it just puts it there. And I'm going to shrink it down. And I'm going to move it over. And I can even rotate it somehow. Let's see. Oh, right down here. So I'm going to tilt it a little bit, make it a little fancy. So much easier to do this on the desktop, by the way, but you still, if you're doing it on your phone, let me know if you're having any issues.
I do find the desktop easier, but I was playing with Canva yesterday and I figured out some things on my phone. So I'm doing it on my phone today.
Oh, good.
Working out pretty good.
Okay, so Michelle is here to answer phone questions. Pop in the chat or ask out loud if you have phone questions. Even these, you guys see these little things, which I actually love this one. I can move it. I'm going to pop it up here. I can bring it forward. Let's see, maybe, I think it's over here. Yes, I brought it in front of my images.
So
Okay.
how do you just replace the photo that's there?
I am going to watch this. I have a picture.
With the lady.
I have a picture of Jen. I'm going to put Jen there. I just am going to actually drag it on top of that picture.
Oh, I just tried to do that.
Are you on your phone or desktop?
Oh, I got it. Sorry.
Okay. All right. And actually, this is kind of a good one too. I might leave Jen there because we had 2 people on our Juice Plus team make really big promotions this year. And I obviously want to see more of that next year. I love seeing my team reach new levels. And so I'm leaving Jen there. If you don't, hopefully you guys know how to upload. So on my computer, I have a Mac, and I'm going to show you guys. I go to Google. Oh, here's another thing. I want to actually lead like a small group in my new house. And so I just like did one of this women's Bible study. And for me, I know I can click on it and save the image as sometimes it just takes me somewhere else. Okay. So I have to double click or 2-finger click and then save image as, and then it saves it somewhere and then I go find it. But I actually really like on the Mac, if you have a Mac, I do Command-Shift-4 and I just drag a little thing over it and it's a screenshot, and it takes a screenshot and it goes right to my desktop. And then, hold on, let me clear this away so you guys can see. So it shares, or it saves it to my desktop. If you guys can see over here, can you guys see my desktop? It's right down here. I'm going to drag it. Oh, not yet. Where's Canva? I'm going to, all right, there's where I'm working. I'm going to take it from my desktop and drag it maybe over to uploads. And it just said, it's like very like drop to upload your file. I just drop it over by the upload section. There it is. Drag it over to my mood board, my vision board, shrink it down, put it wherever I want, tilt it the other way. Okay, so that's how you do pictures. Is there any questions on the pictures? Let me show you really quick. You can write on your vision board. So remember over here on the left-hand side of the bar, underneath where it says uploads, that tab, it says text. They have little, you can type in something, it might have a little like cute text you can use, like it says, thank you, Happy New Year. Let's see, what can we put on there? Somebody give me a word.
Focus.
Focus, okay. Let's see if it comes up. No, it didn't come up with anything. Okay, let's say, see that, oh, okay. All right, forget that. I'm just going to show you guys. I like to do the heading is bigger, subheading is normal, and then a small text. So I like to do the medium one. It just says add a subheading, and it drops a text box on your mood board. You go to the text box, you kind of highlight, it's actually already highlighted. I delete it and then delete what it says. And then I write, Vision Board 2022. And it's done. I drag it to the top of my vision board. I can make this bigger. There's tabs at the top of Canva. If you guys see that on your desktop, I can make it bigger. I can change the color. And it's cool. It shows you the colors that are in your mood board at the top, but you can make it on any color you want. It's actually showing me out. I think that's new. I don't remember that. It's showing me color schemes for the pictures that are on my vision board. So if I want to match my Bible verse picture, no, Jen, if I want to match that picture of Jen, see those purple lights behind Jen? It's giving me that color. That's really cool. I don't remember that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Any questions so far? I'm kind of whipping through this. I'm gonna whip through it and the recording and stay on with you guys. So is there any questions up until now? Okay, so here's how I save it to my phone. Here is my little vision board. I click on save. Well, actually on mine, it's a little arrow that's pointing down with a line under it. If it's right here, if you guys don't see right here, I'm going to download it as a PDF. I think you can download it as some other things. Oh, look at Jana, there's an MP4 video. I have no idea. I've never done that. It is downloading. There it is. Let's see. Hold on, I have to move you guys because, oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to open it. I'm going to save it. Save as on my desktop. This is where it's easier on your phone. It saves right to your photo roll. I'm going to save it to my desktop, and then I'm going to email it to myself. Okay. I hope you guys aren't like, duh, Jules, this is so easy. Okay, I'm like taking a long time to figure or to get this to you guys. Where is it? Vision board. It should be on my desktop. There it is. Right there. I'm emailing it to myself. I open up that email on my phone. I click on the picture, and then I save it to my phone. There's probably an easier way now that I just did that. So sounds so complicated. So let's see. I just opened it on my phone, and I'm just gonna hold it and save it to my camera roll. Okay. Any questions? So I'm gonna stop the recording and then we're gonna chat. Let's see.
You know what I just